Tonight, an Abilene man speaking with KRBC about being dragged out of his home while it was up in flames. He is thanking the hero who saved his life.
Now, we told you this story last week, giving you the hero's perspective. Now that the homeowner is out of the hospital, he spoke with our Annabelle Tuggle about his second chance at life.
A reunion between a man who lost his home and the man who saved his life.
You didn't have to do that.
Hunter Buckley dragging Chad Montgomery out of his burning home on September 28th. And now they're looking at what's left, wondering how they both made it out alive.
How am I standing here? I mean, and I'm looking at why.
Although Montgomery calls Buckley a hero, Buckley disagrees.
I don't feel like I am. I feel like I just doing something that every human should do. You see someone in help, you're supposed to help. My grandfather always taught me that. So.
You might not be a hero in your mind, but you damn sure are in mine.
Montgomery says he barely remembers anything from that night, and all he has left to look at is the devastation. Buckley, on the other hand, still remembers every detail. And Buckley is still wondering about how he got to that home right when Montgomery needed help. He turned around after leaving his phone at work that night and just so happened to see the smoke.
To think that all this used to be white.
While Montgomery is standing and breathing, he lost almost everything he owned, including his 2 dogs.
You know, they're dogs, but they were who I came home to every day. They were my company.
And since his home was not insured, he doesn't have much help to get it all back.
I just couldn't afford it.
So Montgomery is now working to rebuild from the ground up.
Can't give up after a second chance like that.
But his priority is spreading an important message for everyone to make sure a smoke detector is in their home. But also one other thing.
Well, there are heroes out there, and there are few. That's why they're heroes. And thank God for this man.
Annabelle Tuggle, KRBC, Abilene Local News.
Thank you, Annabelle. Now, this hero was no stranger because Buckley grew up with Montgomery's son as childhood best friends.
Now, KRBC also spoke with a local insurance agency who says it is more common now for people to not have their homes insured. He gives us some tips on how residents can save money on insurance while still being covered. For that information and for the link to a GoFundMe that has been set up for Montgomery by his family, go to our website, bigcountryhomepage.com.